Greetings, everyone. This is Instructor Mustafa coming from MedJ International Services, located right here in the District of Columbia. Today, I want to talk to you about dry firing and laser bullets. Dry firing and laser bullets. This is, of course, for my concealed carriers and my wearing carriers and people that just have license for the home or own a firearm, period. I think dry firing is an overlooked skill set. I think that dry firing is one of the most important things that you can do as a gunfighter. I mean, anybody that own a gun, anybody carry a gun, you're gunfighter. Because you can dry fire anywhere you want to dry fire, as long as it's safe and legal. You can dry fire. Dry fire in the home, dry fire in your office, dry fire wherever, because you never know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. And you get a chance to practice. You get a chance to grip the gun, hold the gun, you get your balance of the firearm, just get trigger management, trigger control. You just want to make sure that you understand your balance. Again, I said it earlier, but your balance in your stance. Because balance is key, because sometimes people be off balance, and trying to take a shot. But your balance is key. Your stance is key. You need to, you can practice these things over and over and over and over until you get it right. And look in the mirror. Use your mirror when you dry fire so you can see yourself in the mirror. You can look at everything that's in front of you and see what corrections need to be made. Because when you get out here in the street, you don't have time for all that. All you need to do is you need to make that assessment, draw your firearm, make it another assessment. If you don't need to use your firearm, holster your firearm. But the reason that you drew your firearm, because you believe that you are in imminent danger. And you had to draw your firearm. But if you don't have to use it, don't use it. If you can de-escalate in a low ready position, that's what you do. Cool. I digress a little bit. But I want to say dry firing is crucial. But to make it even better, they have these laser bullets. And they have these apps to go with the laser bullets. And they give you various scenarios on training and shooting and doing different things and scoring. And see it exactly, what proficiency do you have when you're shooting your gun. And how many times can you hit your target. And how many groups can you have. It shows you all these things. And that is so critical because it gives you a better understanding of where you are as a shooter. Because if you can see it take a red, your laser light, and it's hitting either in the bullseye or to the up or the down or to the side or to the other side or wherever, it's going to show you. So now you can start making corrections. Now, if you just have a laser bullet and you don't have the target or you aren't using the app, they have targets, these little paper targets. And sometimes you can get the ones with the little small circles or triangles or squares or whatever. Put them up in the house, different places. Use your laser light to hit the target. You see what I'm saying? You should always be training. If you aren't at the range, and see, everybody not going to be at the range all the time because you can't afford the ammunition. Ammunition is expensive. But if you can invest in like a laser light, a laser bullet, excuse me, you are really enhancing your training because you can do it every day. There's no excuse. Put 30 minutes in, put an hour in, put 20 minutes in, whatever time that you have to put in there, put it in. Because not only this, you should be going over scenarios. If somebody comes through the back door, what should I do? Maybe a target or something should be in that area. If somebody comes breach the front door, what should I do? If somebody breach the sliding doors in the back or the sliding doors on the, outside on your patio, what do I do? So you want to have scenarios and you want to make those shots. But also, while you're training like that, you should be training for de-escalation of force also. How can you de-escalate that situation? If somebody break in your house, you don't want to kill them if you don't have to kill them. You don't want to shoot them if you don't have to shoot them. Because you don't. It's a whole lot of shooting people. paperwork over here, emotions up in here, all kind of stuff, doing time over here. Yeah, that one over here, that's the one. That one there. When law enforcement come and they're looking at what happened and they send their detectives out there, if you did anything wrong, you're going to jail. There's no doubt about that. So when you're doing your training and you're hitting your targets, but now you say, why don't you practice what you're going to say if someone comes in with your firearm in a low ready position, because they're in your house. So it's not like you can't draw. They've already breached your house. Okay, so they're there. So now you have your firearm. You don't have to put it on, because if they don't have a firearm or a knife or a weapon or something like that, it's hard because you don't want to shoot them and stuff, right? Because they're defenseless. But if you back up to your safe space and you giving orders and commands and they come at you, I fear for my life. I did everything that I'm supposed to have done, and I fear for my life. I had to take this person out. But you want to de-escalate that. You want to show that you're de-escalated. That's why going over scenarios before, it will help you when you get into the shit. Because getting into shit can come from anywhere. It can be in your house. It can be outside. It can be in your car. It can be at your job. It can be a place where you go to get entertained. So having these scenarios imprinted in your brain already will help you, because you've already saw it. You saw it already, and this is the answer to what you saw. But the first thing was, did I assess the situation? Could I have left? See, don't let your ego get you late. Because see, your ego get you killed. Because everybody on their ego, they got to say this, they got to talk this, they want to be this and disrespectful. No, shut up. Leave. You ain't got all that time to be arguing with nobody in the street. You don't want to be, look, because you don't know what they have and you don't know what they're capable of doing. So you don't want to be all that. You don't want to be dealing with nobody in your family like that. Or then your friends. You don't have time for all that shit. Because see, this shit will get you killed. Somebody will shoot you, somebody will stab you, somebody will hit you upside your head. All kind of things that happen in a fight. It's a fight. Now you're adding firearms to the fight. Dangerous. Danger close. So, de-escalate things much as possible. Put yourself in a position where you're retreating. If this person is right here talking to you, again, you could be practicing this with your laser bullet. If they're talking to you, you see them moving closer, get them commands. Could you stop? Could you back up? Stay right there. You can talk all you want to, but just back up a little bit. And you gonna back up. Because you want to show that you were de-escalating this thing as much as possible. So you want to back up. Now, you don't never want to turn around and give nobody your back. But what you want to do is you want to go backwards. So you're going toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, backwards. Because you don't want to trip and fall. That's why you're going toe, heel, backwards till you get to a safe space, But at the same time, when you're moving backwards, hey, you ready to draw your pistol. Or it's already out. But it's in a low ready position. I'm not shooting anyone. I'm not brandishing this gun, doing all this. I have my firearm here, and it's in a low ready position because I'm feeling threatened right now. I'm not pointing it at you. I'm having it right here. I got it in a low ready, and I'm backing up. But I will shoot you quickly, as many as time I need to, until the threat is terminated. But again, de-escalate that, and then the whole thing. This is what you should be doing around the house with your laser bullet. Practicing this thing here. If you do shoot someone, what do? You got to go over these things. In your house, what do? If you shoot somebody outside, what do? If you draw your firearm, what do? Can you back up? Have you created a space where you've done situational awareness? Because you aren't so jaded in what's going on right in front of you. You aren't just like, with your blinders on. And you just focusing right here. But all this is out here that you haven't even seen. You haven't made any assessments over here. To the right, to the left, up, down. Have you done everything that you're supposed to have done? You got to go over these scenarios so you could do your dry firing. You could use your laser bullet with the app, or you could just use your laser bullet with various targets around the house. Whatever you do what you're supposed to do and train and practice. Now, again, scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3, scenario 4, scenario 5. You have to have scenarios, because if you don't have scenarios, when you get into it, now you ad-libbing. When somebody putting a gun at you or coming at you or a knife at you, because you really don't have a lot of time when somebody got a knife with you, because if they run at you, they're going to cover so much ground, they're going to be on you just like that. And if you do get your gun out, you're going to get cut or stabbed. So you got to be, you have to do scenarios to see exactly what I think that can. You know what's going on in the street. You know what time people look at the internet if you need some kind of edification or something like that on different things that's going on in different scenarios, probably with a firearm or whatever, which you could implement. But you got to be doing something. You ladies and stuff, you got to be on this thing because you carry pocketbooks, you have children, you moving here, you moving there, you talking on the phone all of the time. So you aren't focused. If you say out of 10, like 100% of you, I would say 75% of you aren't focused. That 25, y'all on it. And let's say like from the 10%, y'all better than that 75. But that other percentage right there, they on it. Oh yeah, they're on it. They're definitely on it. So all I'm saying to you is get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. Practice. Because it's a stressful time. People losing their jobs. There's a lot of things going on. So look, stay steady. Stay focused. And most importantly, stay alive.